Okay. That's baño is Spanish for bathroom, sir. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. For you to call me in the middle of a set and say, "Watch this now," brother. That was like a shot of heroin. I mean, I actually looked at that contraction. I said, "Oh hell, that would be great." Okay, so I looked at Susan. I said, "Susan, do you think God can use others as tools to brighten your day?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Well, His Honor just did it for me." Okay. Now, I could have kept laughing until the roosters crowed, but I didn't. That's all I have to say. Funny, funny. It is the funniest. What? Why? Why? And then last night, and then in the middle of the set, you call. I answer immediately, of course, I always do. And then to pipe you into an ongoing set, which was marvelous. It was what night was it? It was go-go night. Okay, 50s, 60s, wholesome, clinical, no cuss words, no fuck that Nick, cap that bitch. You know, back in the 50s and 60s, no, you don't know. No, you don't. Ask your dad or your mom. Okay. So I've talked too much, sir. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, let me give you the. So obviously, I know I watched the video that you said is like a private video. I watched it.
Yes, the queens, my girls.
I just want you to know that it's public. It's on YouTube. You know that, right?
Oh, it is. Damn it.
Yeah, you should put it on like a link only, unlisted, so that only people that have the link should be able to see it. I think. Yeah. If you want it to be private, I'm just saying.
Thank you for that suggestion. I may consider that and do it right after this conversation, sir. Thanks for having my back, Jonathan. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Oof. So I saw that, after I told you the story with David crying in a bowl, and then I see you crying over there in the video in pain, and I'm like, oh, this is so bad, and then I'm just, I scrolling, just trying to, pass the time a little bit. And then I see this guy on TikTok with this video, and I'm like, "Oh, David needs to see this.
Let me get a merry heart. What is it? What is Proverbs? Laughter makes something. A merry heart or a merry heart makes everything good. Yeah, it was righteous, man. I've shared it with a couple people. I shared it with Lolly over in the UK. She laughed her ass off. She has your humor, sir. Same humor. She laughed her, and Susan did too. But when I might,
so let me say,
go ahead.
I saw this guy. I saw a different video that he made, and that video led me to that video. You understand? So, like, I saw one other video, and then I went into his, and then I saw this one, and I sent that one. So, why don't you look at the WhatsApp video? It's not about a toilet, but it's also pretty funny.
Okay.
It's about woman king.
Okay, but here is the thing I came away with, and I hung up with you. I looked at Queen Boaz and I said, you know what? I can't believe it was almost surreal because I said, hey, let's see if we can mic you up and let the club members, could be Jewish rabbis, hear you. And I swear to God Almighty, I heard myself and I heard Susan, and then your voice, boom. What the fuck? The guy's on WhatsApp. I'm right here with my fucking laptop with my fucking speaker, and he sounds better than moi. Nigga, what do I do with that shite now? My ego is dashed. So I thought this was an introduction, foot in the door, all's created with the funny. He wanted to make me laugh, take pain away for a little bit. And in doing so, we discovered his voice is amazing. And we can actually pipe him in if he would ever want to be piped into a global audience,
Yeah, that's amazing. Actually, that solves a lot of the issues that we were going through.
You know what? Okay, let me stop. I got to find out what you Jewish people are above the norm. I have experienced some things in my relationship with you. Technically, I'll stick with the one thing where I have a converter that can take any mofo YouTube, unless it's licensed, and convert it on the fly within 30 seconds. And I'm good because I've been doing it for 3 years, 7 days a week. Okay. And I had to learn the software, and it's got some major glitches. God in heaven, I feel sorry for anybody with that SIM software coming on new. You don't even need to learn it. All you got to do is, Dave, mic me up, son. Let's go. Okay, sir. Let's go. Boom. I could sign on right now. 1 minute to sign on to Second Life. Another minute.
How many people are usually in and around that area on any given day?
Well, in our sim, we can pump people in. They're called sploders. Listen. Meaning there are people in Second Life that they're broke and they want to buy, shoes for their avatar. You want to buy your rabbi outfit, but it costs you what's called lindens. And lindens is a fungible, convertible global currency up in the cloud. Yeah, I told you that a year ago. Mm-hmm. People in Colombia, people in Peru, people in Brazil, they are literally getting lindens, a currency in Second Life, and they are converting it real life to real currency. Having said that, I want to get back to why can't I download any of your YouTubes? Why do they disappear when I download them?
Can't?
I cannot.
That's interesting.
Check on that, will you? Check every other YouTube right now. If you're watching me in this kitchen, I'm recording this on YouTube. You'll have it when we're done. Every other YouTube is a DJ. Like tonight, I'm going to go on. It's lingerie night at Lolly's place. She decorated it. It's beautiful, man. Oh, purple. And Susan, Will has the ability, anybody, and then there's thousands, hundreds of thousands every day on this Second Life. And she can send out a broadcast, any broadcast. Last night, we're having go-go night. We've been paying, keep it going, keep the lights on. And she can literally, people will come to the sim and she can bring in 100 at a time. We've done it. 70, 100 people, and they'll stay there for 50 minutes, a captive audience. I don't know if they're Jew, Christian, Muslim. Well, they're all around the world. And I'm just throwing shit out now. We have 5,000, I'll call them contacts that when she sends out Lolly sends it out. Very, very conscientious Lolly is. What's the event? She'll start it. Her time, UK time is about 2 hours less than you. What's the event? She'll pump it out to 5,000 eyeballs. And they'll read it, and then they'll go, okay, do I want to go there or not? She could put out easily, Rabbi Talmud training, Torah training. You like that, right? No?
Torah. Yeah, Torah class.
Torah training, voodoo magic training. And then she can pump people in. You can send the link out to your posse. I'm sure Sean and David, you can send it to, hey, Dave, check in. David, here's a link. I'm going to be speaking up in the cloud. And then I can set it up. Boom, boom, boom. 2 minutes. You're mic'd up. It could be your audience, a random audience, an audience that you sent links to. And here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Honorable Ben Yosef Edery. Take it away, sir. I click the applause. Yay! And then other things I can do. And you speak.
Right.
No charge.
Mm-hmm. So that's definitely good. And I tell you, like, David, I told you about Bilam, the prophet.
Extensively.
Yes. So he loved his donkey. I told you this, but I'll say it again just for the sake of clarification.
Okay.
Him and his donkey had a relationship that some might call suspicious. Yeah.
I hear you, sir. Continue. I hear you.
And he's that kind of person, and
Meshuggah? Meshuggah, a little crazy? Go ahead.
Yeah, he gets along too well with his animal.
Okay. Move along, Sunshine. Go.
Yes.
But
so he's that kind of person, and then he's paid a lot of money to go curse the Jewish people, and of course the angel is standing there blocking his way from getting to the Jewish people with a sword out, and Bilam doesn't see this angel. He doesn't see him, so he keeps hitting his donkey stops from going in this little narrow path, and Bilam hits the donkey, whipping him. He's all, and the donkey is not interested in moving forward. Eventually, the donkey starts to inch forward, but he's squeezing Bilam's foot, literally squeezing his foot off against the wall. And Bilam is a mess because even before he went out to go curse the Jews, he was missing one eye. They called him Stum Ha'ayin. So he was known as the one-eyed prophet.
all right.
And then his donkey is squeezing his foot against the wall, and now he's losing his foot. And then he starts screaming at his donkey, like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then God opens his donkey's mouth.
Yep.
And the donkey starts talking. Very like the Shrek video is based on
Yeah.
that.
Oh, no kidding. That's cool.
And the donkey says, "I've served you faithfully for 20 years or whatever it was.
Right.
And why do you don't see the angel of death here trying to get in, not letting us go to curse the Jews?"
Dummy.
So he says to his donkey, "Oh, I'm sorry for questioning you and this and that."
Right.
But when it all is done, he's missing his leg, he's missing his eye. He finally makes it to the Jewish camp, and now his donkey's talking. So it's one thing.
I see it.
It's one thing to ram a donkey for 20 years. It's another thing when the donkey's
Starts talking, right.
telling everyone how faithful he is.
Oh, yikes. Danger.
So now Bilam comes up to a mountaintop, whatever, and he sees the Jewish people camped out. And the tents are all in a modest way. The doors are not facing one another. So each family has its own privacy, and he sees father, mother, children, proper family structure. And he is just coming from where he's coming from,
right,
with his, loved one here, his donkey. He just doesn't curse the Jewish people. He starts blessing the Jewish people, and he says, "Ma tovu ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Yisrael." How great, how good are the tents of Jacob, the dwellings of Israel. In other words, this is how, look how modest and how proper. Is it something that every person in the world can do? Get married properly with kids? Maybe not. But is it important that there should be a nation that sets the example, or the Jewish people? Of course it is, because that's the way of the world. And in that sense, that is something that Bilam, I guess, picks up on, you might say, in his prophecy. This is also something that the Jewish people in Egypt, when they were in Egypt, it says that they did not change the way they dress, and they did not change the way they speak, their language. Lo shinu et levusham et leshonam ve'et shmam. They did not change their names, their language, and the way they dress. So dressing modestly, acting in modesty is always connected to the Jewish people, and that's why for a Jew, these things that for other people, for other cultures, is like, yeah, what's the big deal? Going to the beach, a bunch of girls, a bunch of boys, everybody mixed or whatever. For the Jewish people, that's big no. And not because they're radical or because they're extremists.
Standards. Which have been lost.
Yeah.
All right,
These are the standards. This is the way the Jewish people
the way it
function.
is, son. Yep, got it.
That is the holiness of the Jewish people, and that's why as we've spoken extensively, over the months and probably over a year by now. That's why the sin is so challenging. But if, for me at least, to get involved in, of course, I want to speak Torah and spread the message of Judaism and the Bible as far and wide as possible. But for me to be involved directly in that kind of thing would be a little bit of an issue. But if it's going to be over the speaker, as a guest, through the WhatsApp, then
Yep.
I guess that solves a few of the problems.
Well, that's
technical issues, at least
meant
for
to
my
be.
part.
Meant to be. Thank you, Papa. We're just walking into his already written story. So now a plan of attack that you're comfortable with, moving forward, doing whatever you want to do with what has been presented, a live mic to do what you want when you want. Simple.
I assume you have a Sunday. You do a Sunday service kind of every Sunday. Is that correct?
Correct. Yep. And
Okay.
average about usually there's Queen. She's from Brazil, young gal. I think she's wealthy. I don't know. I'm not sure. Very, very classy gal. Her name is. She just appeared, and she calls her name Titty. Her screen name or avatar name is literally Titty. And it's kind of a ruse because it's kind of in your face. Are you going to judge me? Because her other name is the Muslim term for Jesus, Isa Bella. And she appeared, sir, it can be witnessed by Lolly and Susan, out of nowhere when this whole carnival started up in the clouds. And she just has grabbed the philosophy perfect in Reb Shua, and she's there on Sundays. Others have been there. Lolly's consistent, usually average about seven.
Question: If people,
go ahead.
When you do the broadcast, do people talk back, or it's just a one-way situation?
One way. Now, that's with the. I'm digging a pumpkin out. Okay, so you hear the noise. There is the ability on Second Life to do two-way. It's not. I don't think it's DTMF, meaning dual tone micro frequency. I think it's you can talk to one another on the sim. So if you're on the sim as an avatar, looking at your screen, you have the ability, as with David or your father or father-in-law or your wife, and everybody hears you, to do back and forth. But on the WhatsApp, right, what you did last night, you're just a bully pulpit. Nobody can talk back. They can type back. In other words, if they can, there's a local chat everybody looks at. And then there's private. So you can go local chat and blast it to everybody in the club or in the sim or in the synagogue. Or you can do a PM. Somebody could PM, private message you. Your Honor, I got a problem. You're pissing me off. Private conversation, or local private, audio available for anybody, and language conversion. We have people every night that are Portuguese, Spanish, and they come in and they're, DJ, tune. And you can see they typed in Spanish, and then a software has converted what they said in Spanish into English. That could be accommodated. That's right. I like that. Now that cost.
Okay.
That costs. There's a cost. Here are the costs. Free to get in, get on, get an avatar. We can do it for free. If you said to me, Dave, here's a picture of my lovely wife. Get close. I would send that to somebody on the sim, and they would have an avatar ready for her probably within 30 minutes, where she could take a username and a password and boom, download the software from Second Life and be up and on your sim, our sim in pronto.
David, at this point, I would just try to use it for the Torah study more than anything else.
Yeah. Just throwing out, evolution. Okay, we can do the rest of that later. So this is, I know that you're busy. We've just had this discussion. You would be best, I'm going to say it, you would be best suited to come up. Download it today. Second Life, no fuss, no muss, no funny business. It's on your computer. You say, okay, I got to download it. I then send you the rabbi. I think she changed it to Diesel Dan or Diesel Dick, because you hadn't used your avatar. But we could redo it, and you could sign on and be up and in the sim, learning how to move. Learning how to move your avatar.
Yeah, but David, I'll tell you. You have to understand where,
Well, tell me.
My desire. So let me explain it. My desire is to reach an audience, and just like water flows from a high place to the lower place naturally,
Yes.
so too the Torah is compared to water, and it's naturally seeps into every place in the world. And my interest in the sim at this point would be to offer to the people that are involved in the sim, are part of your group or whatever, an opportunity to hear us talking about Torah, whatever, stuff like that. As of now, and I'm happy that we had that experience where you were able to, through WhatsApp,
Me
give
too.
an example of how it can work.
Yeah, loud and clear. Okay, so this Sunday, 2 o'clock.
But that's as far as at this point that as I'm ready to get. Because as I told you earlier,
I don't care. That's
there's
wonderful.
a lot of
That's
things
huge.
that need to happen before.
That's huge. Just the fact that you're saying, "Hey, I can come do a whatever," and I think that would be great. Because they're sick of me. You know, I laugh. I say the same. You know, I read scripture. I go, "Oh, Adam's and it's all in control." And what you know. So a fresh, young voice would be wonderful. So this coming Domingo, Sunday, what is it? It's 1 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. So if it's 2 p.m. Eastern, what time is it? Or if it's 1 p.m. here Central, what time is it in Golan Heights?
What time is it now by you now?
Right now it's 5 minutes to the top of the hour, 3 o'clock. 3 p.m. Central.
3?
Yes, sir.
So 2 hours ago? 2 hours ago would be
2 hours ago. What time is it there now?
9 o'clock.
What time?
9 p.m. it would be.
Okay,
Almost
so
11 p.m.
So 9.
So it would be 9 p.m.
All right, so wait a minute. Let me do this. Let me do this in my own mind. It's 11 there now. What's 11 minus 3? 9 hours, right? No, 8 hours. So you are exactly 8 hours ahead.
8.
Okay, so if I'm going 1 o'clock, so yeah, 9 o'clock. And if you agree, I
no, but it's not 3 hours. The difference between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock is 2 hours. 1, 2, 3. So 9.
9 o'clock.
9 p.m.
9 o'clock Golan Heights time on Sunday. If you agree, do you want all Jewish music to be? I play about 10 minutes of music. Start, and I'm done. And it's
David, you keep doing what you do. I'll just be the guest. You know,
special guest. Love it. Get the link to you. Let's plan on it. Let's move forward and get closer and closer. And 10 minutes of music, and then, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present the honorable. Do you mind me calling you Ben Yosef?
David, it's your show. You do you.
Ben Yosef, I love it. All these amateurs running around. What you've been doing forever, since you were a little 12-year-old boy going, God, I love you, just like me. I don't need anything else, just like me. Life's hard. You're my only friend, God, just like me. And you have evolved into a man at your young age, family man, just like me, Jew. Dirty, corrupt, nigger loving, money grubbing. But you love Jesus. I mean, you love. Go ahead. Hashem. Yeah.
Is your stash of oils and what's it called still intact, or you're running low?
Oh, what the gal sent me, I'm out.
You're out.
O-U-T. Man, my hair, bad hair day. It's okay. I read a scripture. I sent it to you. I am the Lord, the healer. Okay?
So that's why I asked you for the address. I want to try to send you.
Where is it, nigga? I'm waiting. What was that, a week? You haven't even sent it yet. Oh, God.
I haven't sent it because you told me that you got. So I was like, okay.
How about I've been too busy, Dave? I haven't had an opportunity to get it to you. That works too, liar.
No.
When you
told me that you got
forgive
it,
me.
I was worried that they didn't even send
forgive
it to you.
me.
And now you
okay. Oh, guess who's watching? Mr. D-Ball is watching this live YouTube. We are watching super interesting. It's David puffing a joint. No, it's a lucky strike, Ulf D-Ball, who's watching this live broadcast. But I can go get my dope pipe. You want me to? Maybe that'll bond us, you think, Your Honor?
Evil is the nation of crime.
Oh, he said, too bad. He said, oh, mother, hold on. Ulf wants to see me perform with pot. Hold on. And now, also, you can send a link to the service to Ulf. He could do a broadcast, yeah? Or not?
Sure, why not?
Well, he's listening. That's good. I mean, somebody's grabbing on when I do a live broadcast. I didn't know that. Okay, Ulf, here's my glass pipe. And this cheap Illinois dope that they charge 25% tax, man. And it ain't jack shite.
It ain't like it used to be.
Well, you don't even know. You're a young man. You go back to the 70s. You smoke a little dope. You were in a different dimension. Now it's just like cigarettes are better. Here you go, Ulf. Great show. Bingo, he said. Great show. There it is.
Yeah, David. Okay, David, I gotta go to sleep.
I love you.
Peace and blessings upon you and all of yours. And
I love this.
may Hashem bless us all with peace, and especially throughout the world now, we need to pray for peace.
Amen. Well, wait, no, we don't need to pray.
Election season.
Do you not listen to
Trouble
anything? You bullshit. We're walking into what's already been fucking written. This discussion, what happens in the next moment, even Ulf Diebold being on here, a German. Let me leave you, Your Honor, for your sleep with a Lutheran, founded by the great Martin Luther, who said, no, Catholics, you don't pay for sin. And he formed the Lutheran Church. And I love this as a kid, and I'll leave it with you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you, Ben Yosef, and give you peace. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, okay? And you too, Ulf. He German. He just typed a German. Yeah, I like. Did you see that video? Did you see that YouTube I just sent? Go ahead.
Ger is a foreigner, but in the Jewish context, it was an opportunity for the Jewish people to host another person in Israel. So as long as the foreigner, it's not like illegal aliens in America where
God, don't go there.
Degradation.
Yikes, don't go there.
In Judaism, a Ger Toshad is an honorary title of a Ben Noach, which accepts upon himself the 7 laws of Noah.
Nice.
And respects the Shabbat when he is in Israel and other small things. And he is an honorary guest in the Jewish community in Eretz Yisrael, just like the nation of Ephraim has been under anti-Semitic attacks in Berlin, Germany.
It's Germany, man. What the hell? And now what's happening to them this winter with oh my God, I don't want to go there. But let me ask you this. What the hell was it? Ulf? Did you? No, here it is. Sorry, one last thing. Did you watch that CBN Christian Broadcasting Nation where this very articulate, succinct, handsome-looking man said, hey, if there were just 100 Christian men that fought back against Hitler, that spoke up, instead of, we got to be politically correct, it wouldn't have happened. Right. It would not have happened. Now, anybody speaking up out there but you and me, sir, and Ulf?
Not enough.
Do I hear anybody? Well, maybe you miking up on Second Life, that might change some motherfucking shit. Bitte? That means good in German. I had a German friend, and his name was Dieter Backhaus. He left
Bitte means please.
Pardon?
Bitte means please.
Oh, it does? I thought it meant good. How about Fraulein? What is Fraulein?
Bitte means please in Yiddish and in German.
I had a German friend, Dieter Backhaus, 70 years old. His mom and him left Germany with a shoebox after the SS killed his daddy. He was my closest friend years ago in the network marketing industry. You are my leader, Dieter. He had his file cabinet was in his dishwasher. I thought he was joking until I visited his flat. Germans are very, very, like Jews a little bit. Yeah. German engineering.
Yeah. They have some good policies. They have in Germany, the workers sit on the board of the company, so they give advice to the company on how to succeed. They have some good policies.
They're tough, man. They're clean. They're tough. You go to a German city. I haven't been there, but I can tell. They're tough. They have standards. Do you agree?
Yes, but they could use some help in the social skills department. Oh, you know, but
This is look at the toothless wonder. You're gonna love my tooth. Joseph, can you bring me into a what's up video call? Question mark. This is from Ulf to you right now. He's got to go to bed, Ulf, or not.
Yeah, it's okay. I guess
You guess. You're gonna push yourself. Okay, so let's hang up here and go there, or go there and hang up here, or stay.
No. You stay right there. He's gonna join. It's good.
Okay, go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, on this YouTube. This is the infamous German Ulf of Temple Coin.
Nation of Ephraim.
Nation of Ephraim. It's Ephraim, yeah. He like.
Let me see. He's not.
His honor
he's
has
not
been
able to. I can't add him. Let's see why.
All right, we'll do it later. He's cool. He's a stud.
Let me try one more time.
Yes, sir. He's trying.
No, I can't add him. I don't know why.
He cannot add you. Do this on the down low on when his honor has not been exhausted. We love you.
All right.
No problem. He says,
Ulf, all the best.
Yes, sir. Ulf Diebold, Mr. Diebold just said, NP. We do it next time. Good, sir. Gentlemen,
okay,
it's been great. Wonderful. Let's go change the world, okay? Bye.
All the best.
Wait. No, what was that Hebrew that I stumbled upon? You're talking Hebrew.
Laila is night and Tov is good. Laila Tov.
He's just splendid. What was this Hebrew YouTube you just made all about? That I stumbled upon. I'll let you go. You remember? Greetings from Hans. Hey, Hans.
YouTube, I don't know.
Okay, bye. Hans is saying hi. Ulf is saying hi. We have friends in Germany. That's great, right? For a Jew. And you didn't say take a shower. Did you?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Sense of humor. They got us. He says, have an awesome time. Gentlemen, good day. Goodbye. You're bad. You're a bad man. I like it. I do. Goodbye.